What? 9,000?
What's going on YouTube? Jadantastic here, and last night I had one of the most awesome experiences of my life. I got to go to the red carpet premiere of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, and we got to speak to all the voice actors and meet them all, and it was really surreal getting to see what they actually look like in real life and hear them talk like the characters as they did in the show that I loved as a kid and still do. So this is just a bunch of footage. I actually got to go into the press area, like along the red carpet, and talk to them and ask them questions and things. So this is just a lot of shots and clips, and I know it's spotty camera work and it's kind of bad, but I didn't want to get in anyone else's way who's there actually doing their job, because I'm just some guy who kind of made it in there and was, you know, lucky enough to talk to them. So this is just a bunch of clips of them answering some other people questions, answering some of the questions of at Goku on Twitter was there. So a lot of these interviews and things you'll be able to see on Geek Outpost when they go up. And yeah, enjoy. Thanks for watching.
All right. Where are we going?
Continue on LA Live Way.
Look how mad he is. We just sat in traffic for like 75 hours to get here, and he's got to pee. This is Rhyme Style. I'm Jadantastic, and we're on our way to the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods English premiere in LA.
Red carpet premiere.
Red carpet premiere. We're gonna go on the red carpet with Goku.
Goku and Goku.
Goku and Goku. Woo! Yeah, you know what? She's last one.
All right, here we are. We're getting ready for the red carpet to start. We've got the list of people that are going to come through. We're going to try to ask them some questions.
A lot of fun kind of seeing that the new game style. The art looks fantastic. The fighting looks, you know, beat 'em up and stronger than ever. It looks like a lot of fun. Can't wait to get more information to find out who the mystery characters are.
The producer for the English dub, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. A little bit here and there. For Dragon Ball, I was the voice of Raditz, Subaru, and in this movie, you'll see me as the voice of Dende. I know, right? You would think it was like, the evil Raditz and evil Subaru. But I'm also a bit of a healer instead of a fighter. I have a soft side to me.
I'm sitting here at the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods premiere with Justin Cook. Justin, you do the voice of Dende in Dragon Ball Z, is that not correct?
I do.
Now, does Dende make an appearance in Battle of Gods?
He does.
Fantastic. I know that you're also a producer on this movie, is that correct?
That's true.
Now, can I let you in a little secret?
I would love it.
So, well, Dragon Ball Z is one of my most favorite anime shows of all time. My #1 favorite is Yu Yu Hakusho. You play a character in that too, don't you?
Small role, very small character. Yusuke Urameshi.
Yusuke Urameshi. Is there anything that you could maybe do for our fans and audience members in the Yusuke voice? Any chance?
I can, but I may get hit by a bunch of Dragon Ballers around here.
Fair enough. Understood. So we appreciate your time. I know you're busy. You got to head out. It was nice to meet you. Thank you for.
Most people say to me they've never heard of me.
Goku on Twitter too.
At Goku on Twitter.
I'm going to start recording here. Is that cool?
Record.
All right. Next up we have Chris Sabat in Dragon Ball Z. Chris, you play one of the cornerstones of Dragon Ball Z, right?
Oh, I do.
And what voice is that? I mean, you could probably already tell just by you talking.
I played Piccolo, Vegeta, Mr. Popo, Kami, Yamcha, the Dragons, Gaz, Mez, Raccoon, Berter, Jace, Korin. I'm not making this up.
So if you were to roll out your resume of characters, it would be all the way.
It would just say that. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, in terms of the power level, when you're talking about, I think it was Goku's power level when you were facing him off.
Yeah. Okay, you tell me what to say and I'll say it.
All right. So why don't we do what 9,000 in your most angry Prince Vegeta voice?
What? 9,000?
Oh, that's so perfect.
Tell Gohan what to do. There's Yamcha, and he's like this surfer. And he's like always a surfer. He's like he's really terrible with women, and he became a kind of a lame character in Dragon Ball Z.
What about Dragon? What is a Dragon?
Dragon sounds like my voice pitched down very low. We use the power of computers to make the dragons happen.
So I'm standing here right now with the world savior, the most strongest that has ever lived, Sean Schemmel. Tell me who you play.
My name is Sean Schemmel, and I play the voice of Goku and King Kai on Dragon Ball Z. And I will be playing Goku tonight, previously recorded in the film Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods.
Yeah, if you didn't know, we are here for the Battle of the Gods premiere, and Sean has decided to grace us with his presence to answer a few questions. Sean, I gotta say, you've done, let's put it this way, Dragon Ball Z is probably one of the most influential, well-known anime series of all time.
Yes.
Now,
there are characters I like on Dragon Ball Z more than Goku, in terms of entertainment value, but in terms of, and I want to be clear on this, Goku is like, I've done tons of different shows and tons of different voices since 1999, but Goku is absolutely separate and special from that. It is a completely, it's almost, I want to call it like a child, but it's not like that. It's really a huge part of me. As far as like, what was the question?
Who's your favorite anime character?
My favorite character? Well, in Dragon Ball universe, I actually like Piccolo quite a bit. I'm a big Piccolo fan. I'm a big Bubbles fan. I love Bubbles. And in animation in general, I've had the privilege of playing Batman in the Dark Knight Rises video game, so playing Batman was really, really awesome. And there are characters I think, and Vegeta's always a fun one, and Trunks is a fun one. Goku is a special character, but he's not always the funnest to play as an actor because he has basically just 4 or 5 emotions, and that's it. There's not a lot of depth there. Sure. Because I think it's because he's either complete buffoon or he's just enlightened. And there's a lot of Zen Buddhist ideology and Eastern philosophy that I've analyzed from playing the character and being a Buddhist myself. A terrible one, but I try. There's a lot of things like this instant transmission. Well, in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, he's trying to give her the transmission of enlightenment. So he's giving himself the instant transmission of enlightenment. I think that's a reference to that. I think we were working on a video game with this Japanese guy. I asked him what Goku means, and he says, well, loosely translated, it means something like, and I don't know if this is right, some Japanese person is probably going to correct me, or some huge fan, but I've heard, and the reason I do all this disclaimer is because you don't know what it's like to be playing when you get some shit wrong.
I think I do.
Well, you probably do.
Yeah.
Well, just for the record, it's really annoying. Anyway, so it means master of knowing nothing. So I think Goku is a archetypal embodiment of the no-mind Zen beginner's
It's not that major, but I'm just glad that he's in it at all. You know? Any chance to revisit these characters, it means so much to me from a personal standpoint. Dragon Ball, as a universe, was my introduction to the world of voiceover. It was my first big role, my first big property, my first big thing that really made a huge impact on pop culture. So, regardless of my character's level of involvement, I think it's just fantastic that I get to come back to the thing that started it all for me personally and professionally.
It's great. I mean, voice acting is not something that I've really been a part of myself, but I can imagine that's got to be one heck of a gig, I would say, to kind of live off of doing voice work for anime and all the fans that are here to see you guys.
It is. It's a long, hard road to get to that point. I mean, a lot of people, you got to have a day job and everything, but once you make enough momentum and get established and your name's out there and circulated with enough casting people and you've worked enough and been professional, then hopefully the work will filter in and you'll be able to make a decent living. And that's one of my big creeds. If you can make a living doing something you love, life doesn't get any better than that.
You know what? Random curveball question. It just kind of popped in my mind. But if you weren't doing voice acting, what do you think you'd be doing?
I'd be trying to become a voice actor because I wanted to do this since I was a kid. And this is literally a childhood dream come true. Getting to be not only a part of animation, but being a part of something I started off as a fan of. I was already an anime fan. I was already a Dragon Ball fan. So imagine, you can't put into words how cool it is to be involved in something you're already a fan of. Much like the people that are getting to work on Star Wars now. It's like, this is a movie that impacted my life as a child and now I'm in it. You know, that's what it feels like.
All right, we're getting ready to walk into the theater now. It's time to actually watch the first English version of Battle of Gods.
Wait, you didn't do that. You ruined it.
You ruined it. Wow, we're in the theater now. How bright is that?
Hot.
Hot? Hot. You excited?
Super bright.
In general, there we go. There'd be lights. So I just want to say thank you so much. We're really excited, big Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. I hope you guys are excited too.
Woo!
All right. Well, again, appreciate you being here. I don't want to waste more time and get this movie started. Are you guys ready to watch Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods?
Yeah! We just finished up Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, red carpet premiere, English translation. Translation? I'm tired. It's late. It was English dub.
It's like 10:30.
It's
old?
Yeah, I'm old. But we got to meet
Goku and Gohan and Vegeta and Piccolo
and Yusuke.
Kami and Yusuke and pretty much every other character. Yusuke was there. But it was amazing. It was fantastic. It was loads of fun. And
as much fun as his mom.
And that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Woo!